Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and today I'm finally getting around to actually talking about rank. It's actually been going on for, I think we're coming up to the half point right now, and I'm finally getting around to talking it. I have been doing some Twitch streams in ranked, and obviously I've been taking out what I would consider my most favorite cruiser and what I would consider, what I'm really good in, and that's the HIV. As you can see, we have a Kerr First Yamato, Des Moines Wooster, Henri IV, Gearing Shimikaze on the enemy team. There's Montana, Conqueror, Wooster, Des Moines, Minotaur, Shimikaze, and Hakaym. I'm going to talk about that Minotaur in a second. But anyway, let's actually talk about this rank season. So this rank season is different from the previous ones, and it really comes down to the fact that they are just cranking and pushing players to use tier 10s. I believe tier 10s all the way from rank, correct me if I'm wrong, rank 13 to rank 12. I might be a little bit off on that, but that's when I started. I came in at rank 12 and started using tier 10, and I really don't like doing this. And I understand rank 10, for the most part, most of the ships are viable. I mean, they're fairly viable, but usually the lower tiers, you have stinkers in those tiers, and yeah, I can understand, but I'm just so sick of rank tier 10 at the moment. So very, very much sick of having to use rank 10, and this is coming from Clan Wars, and I know a lot of players are feeling the same way, so well, not much we can do about it. It's wargaming, but hopefully you guys are doing decently well. I think right now I'm up to rank 5, still trying to at least get up there. Now, the reason why I like the HIV is the most recent addition to our consumables, and that is the reload main batteries consumables. And it's quite potent. So if you're not aware, or maybe you don't have a French cruiser from tier 8 and above, the reload module, or consumable, I keep calling it a module, but the consumable decreases the reload rate for your main guns, where they can fire a salvo every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. So you can get 3, almost 4 good salvos off with the consumable. Now I did pop it hoping to get that Hakaym, but the Hakaym did obviously disappear, and it's very, very powerful because these are in the main line, no premium ships. These are the second largest caliber guns in the game, and they hit hard, including the AP, and the AP is really where it comes down to. Also, I will have to say the HE is very beneficial because you can use a lot of different tactics for this, but the HE against destroyers very phenomenal because the reload rate for the Henri is very, very slow, so a destroyer can get away as long as he's able to dodge 2 of your salvos, is able to get away with little difficulty. But with cruisers, if a cruiser shows you a lot of broadside, they are going to feel it, and they will probably go down to your AP salvos because they are very large caliber guns. And once again, Hakaym is still spotted. Pop my reload module and got a kind of bad hit there, hoping to take him out, but unfortunately he does disappear. Do get a fire, might as well fire a last salvo. And another nice thing about the HIV is the fact that she is a great flanker. She's fast, she's quick, she's able to maneuver very, very quickly and able to get in different positions and flanking position, and this is what the HIV is really good at. As you can see, I'm on the far east side of this map, and I'm able to kind of get in a flanking position. Now I am being a little cautious here because I don't want to push too far south because there is the Hakaym still alive, and obviously there's also still the battleship. So I do pull away, I disappear, and I'm able to reposition and get in hopefully a better position. Now the HIV does have flaws. I'm not saying she's a perfect ship. She may not be the most favorite for some people. She has a very large detect. Her armor is not the most amazing. She does have the spaced armor, which does help ricochet some shells. And probably a major downfall is the fact that you can overextend quite easily with the HIV, and I have done it. I've done it myself. I've overextended against a Yamato, and either you take out that Yamato or you die, because the AP shells of obviously the Yamato is going to overmatch your armor and create citadels. So very easily to overextend on the HIV. And at the moment, and as you can see, the Minotaur is smoked up there. And I don't really understand why the Minotaur is actually as popular as it is. There are obviously a few benefits for the Minotaur over, say, some of the other cruisers. It has a low detect, it has very fast firing guns, very deadly against destroyers. And obviously this Hakaym is currently facing off against my guns with the 5-second reload time, so very fast firing guns there. Do get a incapacitation. I believe the Wooster is actually radaring. Let's see if we can actually take him out. Got one final hit there. And hopefully we should take him out. And the Hakaym is just gonna obviously constantly fire. And honestly, I would not have done this. This is way too risky because I think that Hakaym was extremely low on health. I do pop my Hydro, which is another thing I also want to talk about, is the fact that CBs are in this game, and it's really really bad for cruisers who aren't, you know, fully spec'd AA and don't run defensive fire. But at the moment, I'm just charging the smoke. I do have my Hydro on. The Minotaur has now come out of the smoke, trying to at least possibly kill him. One shell actually manages to land on him. Switch over to AP. Minotaur is out of sight of smoke. He's way too far away, or way too close to us to actually go invisible, so he is obviously trying to fire at us. And this is the issue with the Minotaur, is the fact that she only fires AP and does very minimal amount of damage whenever facing off against a battled target. Now, do you remember when I said that the HIV is really bad with overextending? As you can see, I'm currently facing that, and once again I do pop my reload module, able to switch over to AP, and there we go, Citadel on that Minotaur. Minotaur goes down, and things are looking decent. Our team's ahead in one ship. We have 2 caps, and the enemy Des Moines booster is currently trying to combat our Des Moines that is currently sitting at B. And another ship I really don't understand is the Conqueror. The Conqueror is just a ship that does a lot of fire damage. That's what she's really good at. I'm not saying she has bad AP, but she's not probably the greatest. Her other issue obviously is the fact that she has a lower health pool, which isn't great for tanking. So I don't really understand why some people, I mean, some people may make it work, just like with the Minotaur. They may actually get it to work. But I probably should also say that people probably say the same thing with the HIV, but HIV at least has, you know, decent guns, is fast and maneuverable, able to reposition, even able to Citadel battleships, which is always so fun to do, especially against Yamatos and Montanas even. So there are just certain ships I just don't fully understand why they go with it. Like that Conqueror, no idea why that Conqueror decided to push as much as he did. I think he was trying to get rid of that Des Moines. There's also a destroyer, the other enemy destroyer up there facing off against our gearing. I think it's the Shimakaze, if memory serves me. So there are certain ships that I would not take. Maybe some people can actually, you know, make them work. Kaba is another one. Curfirst is another one. I mean, granted, the Curfirst at least has the armor and the health pool to kind of make it work. But very popular battleships are obviously going to be the Montana and Yamato. Now, I have switched my attention over to this mid zone right here, and this is for a very good reason, because the Wooster has decided to push. And once again, these shells are very, very large, and I go ahead and pop my last reload consumable, get a Citadel, and this is what happens if Henri just gets your broadside triple citadel there. This booster's gonna go down. Our Des Moines actually going to survive. Des Moines turns to our broadside because he has the Curfers to the south of him. Des Moines actually gets the citadel, takes out the enemy Des Moines, and as you can see, not a bad battle. Not a bad battle at all. And one thing I have noticed, and I know this is kind of detracting, but as far as looking at the numbers for ranked for World of Warships, and the HIV actually is one of the higher damaging. I think it's number 6 overall and number 2 in far as cruisers. Last time I checked. It's been a little while, so do forgive me if I'm a little bit off. But so the HIV is a great damage dealer, which can be extremely beneficial, but this Montana is probably going to go down. Not much you can do. Curfers, either way, is going to take him out. I'm either going to burn him down, or he's just going to go down very quickly. But yeah, a kind of quick look at kind of ranked. So as you can see, not a bad battle with the HIV and ranked. This is actually very, I don't want to say standard. I would say my average, and that probably goes along with the average of the HIV, is usually 80,000 and plus for my HIV in my ranked battle this season. So I've enjoyed taking out the HIV. I know a lot of my clanmates are probably sick of me always hyping up the HIV, and I know a lot of them actually warned me about taking the HIV out on, especially around rank 1 to 5, actually rank 2 to 5. So we'll see how that actually progresses. I'm probably going to continue doing Twitch streams as I crank up through the rank season. Now I will also have to say, I have actually not been doing it hard as some of my clanmates have been doing. I've been actually taking a little bit lazier, laid back way. My general rule of thumb is 2 wins a night and call it good. For the Twitch streams, I've usually been doing a rank. I don't know what I'm going to be continuing doing, but hopefully I'll get up to rank 1. This would be my first time doing rank 1. And in my defense, I never thought I was good enough to go through rank, nor did I think I had the time or the patience. But now I think I am capable to going to rank 1, and that's what I'm going to do this season, is try to get that very prestigious award of rank 1. Prestigious in quotation marks. But anyways, this is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Kind of quick look on my thoughts on ranked. I really wish Wargaming would cut back on the tier 10. That's all I'm saying right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great and fantastic day. Zaijian.